once again everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time joining me today. If I could talk today, that would be super cool, but as we all know, I suck at talking. Anyway, welcome to this channel. My name is Hannah. I make a lot of different videos, a lot of stuff that you guys ask me for. Just basically, if you leave a comment asking for some type of video, I will do it. I mean, unless I just completely hate that video idea or whatever, but that hasn't happened so far, really. So yeah, I'm doing this video because you guys have asked me for some tattoo related content, and I love tattoo related content, but sometimes I struggle with coming up with topics and like stuff to talk about with you guys. But today I have a cool one. Also, I know that the shadow is really bad or whatever, but my lighting in this bedroom is really bad. I don't have any kind of professional lighting. I don't have a camera. I'm filming this on my iPhone. So I have a Patreon linked down below. It's the first link in the description. If you want to contribute and help me get an actual camera and microphone, lighting, all that kind of good stuff, please feel free, but please do not feel pressured in any way, shape, or form. You do not have to contribute whatsoever. It's just something that's there if anybody wants to contribute to it. So that's where we're at on that. Yeah, thank you guys for even just being here. I feel like I don't say that enough, but thank you guys for even just like tuning into this video, because that's like so crazy to me that people actually watch my videos. But anyway, let's just get into the video because I've been talking for 2 minutes. I always do this. I'm so long-winded. I'm gonna stop. Okay, let's go. So obviously you could tell by the title of this video, I'm gonna be talking about my experiences being a tattooed person and dating. And I feel like this is different for different people, but this is my experience as a tattooed woman in particular, and I know that a lot of other tattooed women can relate to this because I've seen a lot of like memes about it, even though it's not really a meme. It's just like, I guess it is a meme because like it's funny. I can laugh at it because, well, I can probably laugh at it now because I'm in a great relationship with a guy who is just amazing. So like I'm not really in the situation anymore, so I can laugh at it. But I mean, anyway, there's no way I can explain it without just going into the video. So basically, it's really crappy being a tattooed person and dating 95% of the time. Like, you get, well, it depends on who you date. Let's just start with like dating people who don't have tattoos, because that's probably like at least like half of the people that I've ever dated have never had any kind of tattoos whatsoever. Maybe a little over half. I don't know. It's about half. So that's kind of a weird thing. I mean, it's not like weird. It's not like, oh my god, I don't want to date somebody because they don't have tattoos. Like, no, that's not it. It's just that they don't understand and they can't really relate. And another thing is that a lot of times, like, when you're just like dating and trying to find somebody to date, it can be weird when you're on a date with somebody and you realize that they're only going out with you because you have tattoos, and they're kind of fetishizing that concept. They're like, oh, I've never dated a girl with tattoos before, so like, are you like crazy? Are you like so like bad? And I'm like, no, I am an average person. I just happen to have tattoos on my body. It doesn't make me wild or crazy or like a bad girl or whatever you want to call it. I don't really know what the thought process is behind that, but it's just like, okay, if you look at me in that type of way, then I don't even want to be your friend, much less go on any more dates with you. Like, I don't know. I would never talk to anybody like that. Like, oh my god, you have like a nose piercing. Does that mean that you're like so wild? Oh my god, you have a dog. Are you just so crazy? No. These two things do not correlate. They are not. No, sorry. I mean, I get that in the past, these kinds of stereotypes, I guess, have been like wildly popular or whatever, and people are like, oh, people with tattoos, they're bad, they're crazy, they're weird, whatever. But, okay, this is 2018. A lot of people have tattoos. They're not circus freaks anymore. They're just part of the general population, not population. They're part of the general population. You don't have to go to a circus to see a person with tattoos. So why do you still treat people with tattoos like a circus freak? And why do you want to fetishize them in such a creepy, weird, off-putting way? I mean, I don't understand. So that's one thing that you run into that just really sucks, and they're like, oh, never been with a girl with tattoos before, and I'm just like, oh, please go away. And then the other kind of people that you might date, I've dated people like this, is like where they have like 1 or 2 tattoos, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like if the guy has 1 or 2 tattoos, but they want to act like they're super tattooed, and they're like so into the culture, and like they know everything about it, and like, oh yeah, like my artist is like the best artist ever, and you should definitely go to them, and like I have so much more plans, but like I just have 2 right now, but like, yeah, I want to be covered. Okay, like, I understand talking about tattoos if you both have tattoos. That's cool. But it just seems a little bit funny to me when I'm sitting here, and I mean, I've pretty much always had more tattoos than anybody that I've dated. And like when I'm sitting there and they're just like telling me all this stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, I know all of the tattoo artists in this area, and the one that you're talking about is really bad. No, but that's happened before, and it's awkward. But like, I just hate that kind of attitude where they're like, yeah, I know everything, and I know who's the best, and I know who sucks, and that sucks, and this is great, and this is all you should ever do, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, okay, you have 2 tattoos. I have a lot more than you. Not saying you don't know what you're talking about, but why are you trying to make yourself seem more knowledgeable in front of me when we're probably about equal? I mean, I wouldn't ever be like, oh, I know more than this person, but I mean, if nothing else, we're equal. I wouldn't say that I automatically know more than this person, but I would assume that I have more experience, so I probably know a little bit more. But I mean, it's pretty equal, I feel. So I mean, that's just something that's weird to me. I don't know, it's always weird. Another, it's pretty generally bad thing about dating when you're a tattooed person is that you might date somebody with no tattoos. I mean, not, when I say date, bear in mind that I kind of just mean like go out on dates and see if you like each other, not like 3 years of dating, you know. Like when I say dating, I mean like going on dates with people. So you might go on a date with somebody who has no tattoos, and the first date they're fine, second date they seem okay, and then third date they're like, yeah, you know, I just don't think that you should get any more tattoos. Like, I just really think that it would be bad for your future career, and I just think that you should probably stop. I'm sorry, last time that I checked, my body is mine, not yours. Like, especially if we're not, I mean, not even if I was in a relationship would I consider that, because if I want to do something, I'm gonna do it. That's just the kind of person that I am. I'm not easily persuaded. So if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. If I'm not gonna do something, there's nothing that you can say to make me do it, because I'm just not. Like, sorry, no, I just, no thanks. So the fact that we're not even dating and we're just going on dates, like we're not in a relationship, and you already want to tell me what I can and can't do with my body, it's not looking too good for you. And that's why I didn't end up in a relationship with that person, because I think that that's just generally in pretty bad taste. I mean, whether you're talking about what someone should wear or what they should put on their body permanently, you should never say, hey, I don't think that you should do this, unless they're trying to get a face tattoo and they're like 16 years old. Then yeah, be like, no honey, don't do that. But I mean, if you're two adults who are dating, then you should never ever 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 tell somebody, especially somebody with a lot of tattoos, no, I don't think you should get tattooed anymore. I just think it looks tacky. Like, I don't think you should do that. Okay, bill please, check please, can we leave? I'm ready to go. Bye-bye. Another struggle of dating as a tattooed person, or just like being single as a tattooed person, honestly even being in a relationship as a tattooed person, because I've been with my boyfriend for 10 months now. Yeah, 10 months. And we've been together, it's public, like it's on Facebook, like literally everybody knows, like this is my boyfriend. But you could be in a relationship, you could be single, it doesn't matter. People will yell at you on the street. Guys will catcall you on the street. Guys will catcall you in the store. It doesn't matter. Like, honestly, a lot of men are trash. Like, a lot of men are trash, and they'll just do that. So, I mean, it's just annoying. Like, I think it's kind of become a meme in like the tattoo community, where like sick tats girl is like a thing, where like dudes will yell sick tats, and it's like, I know, I have tattoos, yeah. And then like the worst is when like people, like guys stop you and they're like, oh my god, your tattoos are so nice, like where do you go, who do you go to? And then when you tell them, they're like, oh yeah, that's cool, but like, you should come to my friend's house because he got a machine off eBay and he's like really good. And then they show you some stuff that's like terrible, and you're like, oh, your friend's a scratcher, no thanks. And that's happened to me, like in real life, like no joke, it's happened. And like, people are just like, if you're just trying to be nice to somebody, they'll be like, oh, can I see your tattoos? And I'm just like, we were having a friendly conversation. I thought we were just gonna be, you know, talking normally. And they're just like, yeah, can you like show me your tattoos? Like, can I see pictures? Like, can you just like show me, like, just, I'm like, okay, can we have a conversation without bringing up my tattoos every 5 seconds? Like, that's like a pet peeve of meeting new people and talking to new people, is like, okay, well, can I see your tattoos like right now? And I'm like, no. Like, if somebody walks up to me and they say, oh, I like that tattoo, can I look at it? Then I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever, and I show them that tattoo. But like, if you start, this isn't even relationship wise, I mean, it could be friendship wise, it could be whatever. You start talking to somebody and like, you're having a friendly, normal conversation, and they're just like, so you have tattoos, can I see them all right now in chronological order? And I'm like, no? Like, what? Why? No, if I want to show you my tattoos, I will show them to you. And I'm not like trying to be like one of those people who's like, no, I'm never showing anybody my tattoos, they're private. No, they're not private, but I just think it's rude when you're having a conversation with somebody, a normal, friendly conversation, and they're like, yeah, show me your tattoos, please. Like, can I see all of them right now? Do you have pictures on your phone? It's like you got games on your phone, but like you got tat pics on your phone. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Especially when it's people that you know are never gonna get tattoos and don't care anything about tattoos, and they just wanna like look. Like, they just wanna. I feel like it's like when tattoo artists get people messaging them and they're like, how much would it be for this? And you know that they're never gonna go in and get that tattoo. They're just asking just to ask. I don't know why people do that, but it's so dumb. Like, I'll never understand. But yeah, I'm really glad I have a boyfriend, because dating while you're a tattooed person can be kind of trash. Like, there are some people who will appreciate your tattoos, usually other tattooed people. I've met people with no tattoos who are totally fine with it, and the relationship just didn't work for other reasons. But like, a lot of people can be pretty trash about it, so you kind of have to pick and choose who you interact with and be careful about that stuff, because otherwise you're probably going to have some unsavory interactions. Thank you guys so much for joining me again today. Leave me a like if you like this video, comment down below, and subscribe, because I make new videos every Monday and Friday. Thank you guys once again so much for joining me today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!